intro? This is an intro!
Woo! Woo! Woohoo! Woo! Hells yeah! Woo! We're back! We're back! We're back! You thought that 50 episodes was enough? No, we're back. BBC Radio CAD episode number 51. Do apologise, it's taken like 4 months to get an episode out. We've been extremely busy with work and getting drunk on holiday.
Yeah.
Which...
Apologies for that.
So,
before you say anything, Chris, you may as well want to explain it to them where we are.
oh yeah. We're in Gaza today.
Yeah.
So, the reason is that apparently our producer is there going, yeah, well, you haven't done an episode for 4 months. Oh, because you're working? Oh, sorry. I didn't think that this didn't mean that much to you. So, do you know what? We're sending you to Gaza for your next episode.
He's punishing us.
Yeah, so pretty much, oh god, I think it reminds me of our first producer owned like a son or something like that.
Maybe he's...
Which means when we get back to England, we have to kick his ass.
Yeah.
So that's good. So we.
But you're going to have to stop me from killing him.
We've had a corpse before. We've had 2 before. We can have a 3rd.
I like that.
I like the sound of that.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's time for the daily. Attack! It feels so good to hear that again.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so our daily attack is obviously the World Cup, which happened last month, I believe.
Yeah!
So, it was won by Germany in a very close battle against Argentina in the finals. In an extra time goal just before penalties, and Germany winning their 4th World Cup.
Yeah.
So, fair play to the Germans.
Give them that.
I saw the Germans win the World Cup the moment the World Cup started. It was like, yeah, Germany's going to win. I thought they would be.
Why didn't you put a bet on it then?
We
could have got out of this shit.
I should have. I know, but with what Radio CAD, makes in money, we wouldn't be able to get that much back. Germany won! You get 12 pence!
Woo!
Well, at least that budget's CAD for another year, at least.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Germany won. I actually thought it was going to be Germany-Holland in the finals because of how Holland destroyed Spain.
Yeah. That was nasty.
Funny, though.
Funny.
It was won by Germany, and then there were big teams like England, Italy, current holders at the time, Spain.
Out you go!
Who were knocked out in the first round, the group stages, with us finishing bottom on 1 point. I don't even know who you are anymore. I don't even know who I am anymore. This is bad.
Where are we?
We're in Gaza, I know that much. There's gunfire everywhere.
Well, I'm not really scared that this is like home to me.
Yeah. Good guy, it's like a night out in Brighton. Next week, Chris and I will live in Brighton.
No!
Also, because obviously England did so badly, this has also announced the retirement of England skipper Steven Gerrard from international football. Good! He was a complete waste anyway!
Yeah.
I have noticed this, that the captains usually never got much publicity.
Nope.
So you got Rio Ferdinand, John Terry, whatever. They never got any media publicity at all.
No.
The publicity was going to our top strikers at the time.
Yeah.
Rooney, Crouch, Owen. So they were the ones getting the publicity. But the moment Gerrard becomes captain, Rooney, who cares about you now? We have Gerrard.
The king and holiness himself.
Yes, we have the Father, the Son, and the Holy Scouser, who's got as many holes in his playing strategy as a Greek cheese.
As Connect 4 does.
Yeah. He's got more holes in his strategy than a cheese grater. Only cheese graters are actually useful for something. Nice. I'm sorry, Gerrard did so many sort of interviews about, England's going to do well. England's going to do really well.
England's going to do brilliantly.
England's going to do brilliantly. He did a news story for The Sun. He did news stories for pretty much every newspaper. Him and his family did a news story for Hello Magazine. Hello?
Yeah.
Look,
who reads that anymore?
I know, but the fact is, you are the England football captain. Why the hell are you doing interviews for Hello Magazine? That is pretty much like Mike Tyson doing an interview for OK, talking about which dresses look better on Pamela Anderson. Which in my would probably be FHM, not OK. The fact is, Gerrard's pretty much trying to soak in as much limelight as he can. Big surprise, I've been saying this for years.
What do you do?
Yeah, sort of like... do you see, like... He was there, like, I think it was on the Sun newspaper, and he was there like an England flag, sort of like, yes, look at me. Look at me. I am the king of the English people. I will lead us through the war. Oh, look, we finished on 1 point.
War's over.
It was Rooney's fault. It was Rooney's fault. Joe Hart's fault. It was their fault. That's what it was with the media. It was like, if England's going well...
It was the crowd's fault.
Yeah.
The crowd's fault. It was the pitcher's fault. The pitch did it. You did it. You pitch. Starts hitting the floor.
You bitch, pitch! Punch the floor. Oh, good hit! And that's a penalty for Liverpool. No, what I love about this, though, is that whenever England went well, the media was like, Steven Gerrard and the co, Stevie G and the triumphant force. When we're going badly, it's like Rooney and the team, or Joe Hart and the team. You know, even former England player Paul Scholes said that Steven Gerrard's footballing career in England has been a failure.
Yeah.
Which is true.
And nothing but a suck up to media.
Exactly. Let's put it this way. No, media is just a suck up to Gerrard in general, because no one can say anything about Steven Gerrard, who is a newspaper, which is bad. Or Liverpool will be like, right, let's boycott this, we did the Sun.
Right, let's make this about f***ing,
There's a premature Liverpool rant here coming up, right? But there was the Sun newspaper, which had a picture on it,
right?
Which had like a bunch of English people on it.
Yeah.
You know, this is England. They had like all the English players alongside like Mr. Bean, Elton John. David Beckham was right next to Del Boy. It was a great photo. It was a great picture, and they had like all three leaders of parties of politics, whether Labour, Conservative, Lib Dem. You had Nick Clegg, Ed Miliband, and David Cameron, all with like a picture of the Sun, just reading it.
Yeah.
So like, and who lost their shit? The Liverpool fans. Oh, you're reading the Sun. Oh, you suck, politicians. You suck because you read the Sun. Because the Sun did one news story about 25 years ago. Which we don't like, so we hate them. John Liverpool, we hate you. If you didn't know from the last 2 years of rants on CAD, we'll get on Liverpool later. On to more news.
Yeah.
Right, so now it's time for the Daily Horror! Okay, so the Daily Horror today, no big surprise, about Rolf Harris getting jailed for being a paedophile and sex offender. You know, we all probably sort of expected it.
Yeah.
Probably the news came out, and probably everyone out there, all three of you, which is one better than what it was last year, we're all probably looking, going, Rolf Harris has just been jailed sex offender. Chris Nairn's going to rip the shit out of that, aren't they?
Yeah.
Which,
too right we are.
Yes, we are. All I can say is you could tell the way he drew a cat and he started drawing a penis first. You could tell there was something wrong.
Yeah, that was the first sign.
And then the second sign is, this brings a whole new meaning to two little boys had two little toys, right? And why was he panting while using the wobble board? Sort of like... I always found that a bit odd, if I'm honest. Not been the biggest Rolf Harris fan, to be honest. So, to hear this, I just sort of go, I'm not surprised, really. It's obviously part of Operation U-Tree, fair enough. It has worked with some people, but then it's to the point that any person like who used to be part of the BBC at the age of 60 or more now is getting investigated. But the problem is some of it's ruining some of those people. You know,
yeah, they're ruining their reputation.
David Lee Travis, for example, Freddie Starr. These are two people who have been completely cleared of these things. Yet it's left a terrible mark on them.
Yeah.
You know, bloody
Ken
Barlow! Ken Barlow as well!
Yeah.
You know, Ken Barlow from Corrie, same thing, he was cleared. You know, why? Because he's old. Sort of like, that's ageist. You know, I mean, with Rolf Harris and Jimmy Savile, you can understand because they're a bit, you know, weird. Exactly, they're a bit cuckoo in the nest. But if you look at someone like Freddie Starr, or, you know, David Lee Travis...
They've still got their sense about
them. There's nothing wrong with the guys. They're hilarious and they're great at what they do. But yeah, so pretty much Rolf Harris has been jailed. We're going to move on from that because, well, there's not really much we can say about it. No. It's happened. Yeah. That's about it, really.
And I hope he is locked in way for a very long... What is his sentence, by the way?
6.5 years, I believe.
He'll die before then.
Well, you never know. You know, I mean, I think he's like 84 now.
He'll die before then.
That's the problem, you never know. I mean...
With all those food, he'll die before then.
Probably better food than what most people live on because they get Tesco takeaway meals. Which, by the way, has now 12% red rum. Anyway, so, on to more news.
Yep.
Tory MP Mark Simmons has resigned because he can't live off over 100 grand a year. This is news as in yesterday's news.
Yep.
Actually yesterday. Big surprise. Another Tory that can't live off loads and loads of money.
Well, maybe they shouldn't be spending it at all.
Yeah, spend it on Kit Kats and stuff. They're like 70 pence. Can't you afford 70 pence at your standing, you toff bastard? Dig deep in your pockets, because there's no holes in your pockets, because your trousers are tailor-made.
Stitching there is f***ing perfect.
Yeah, exactly. Stitching is so perfect. I could lob this up into the air. Right now, it would get shot, and the stitching would be perfectly fine. But no, I'd
Well,
lob
give that
my
a
own.
shot, actually.
I'd lob my own trousers up, and it looked like I'm from like a 90s rock band by the time they come back down.
Tribute act for Avril Lavigne.
Yeah. Do you ever like cut your jeans?
No, I don't.
I didn't either.
How did that style even come about? It was like
Brooklyn Brawler. It was Brooklyn Brawler. He did that in the 80s. The Brooklyn Brawler. Only he had it with the top bit, not the bottom bit.
Get it out of the cherry shop, wouldn't it?
It's like, well, it's 5 sizes too small for me now. It's a bit ripped, but it should be fine. That is the new fashion! Yes! It's not bad what the fashion is nowadays, but you got like 5-year-olds wearing hot pants. That is bad.
That is bad.
Bad parenting. Bad parenting.
Go and play in the mud.
Yeah, go play in sandboxes and go around to your mates and jump on trampolines. Anyway, Tory MP guy.
Yeah.
Which we sort of got off topic
He's
again.
got loads of money.
Yeah, he can't live off 100 grand.
Yeah, he can't live off 100 grand. What is he actually doing? Give me like a list of his duties that he has to do.
The thing is, he is the Africa minister.
A list of the duties he has to do.
Not a lot, as politicians do.
And he thought he can get away with saying this quote, I can't live off 100 grand a year, when...
I believe the overall amount is 119 grand a year.
119 grand, is it?
So, but don't worry, it's just an extra 19 grand a year, you know, it's not that much. You know, an extra 19 grand a year, that's more than I earn in a year.
Honestly, mate, I think you should consider what
Joining
other people...
joining Radio CAD for our Christmas special, I think it'd be great.
Indeed, I think that would be a decent opportunity for you to...
It's a money opportunity for you as well, because we are ready to spend our entire 12 pence budget on getting that done.
Yeah, and I would even invest my own money just to get you here.
I'm sure you'd invest your chainsaw into his face. It'd be great.
Be good.
Yeah. The problem is, though, which one? Because how many have you got now? Seriously. You have to get a new house just to actually have, like, more rooms.
Yeah, but...
Remember it used to be a shed at one point?
I've done that thing, right? You know when, after a hunt and they take their heads off an animal...
Oh, the prize trophies, yeah.
I've pretty much done that to every one of my victims.
I have seen the photos, yeah. It's quite impressive.
It's not bad, is it? I mean, the centerpiece of the whole thing.
What's the centerpiece one?
That's Arnold.
Alright.
Yeah.
Still dripping with blood from what I saw from the video.
Yeah, the blood's still fresh,
Yeah.
surprisingly.
Especially from what we saw from the uncut bits on the Radio CAD 4 Years is Still Crap DVD, which you should buy now.
But you know, one of those drink bottles, and then you push your glass under it, and it drips down. Yeah, I do that. I like store the blood up, and then like do that for every one of my victims. You know, just get a pint glass,
just sort of like stick it into
stick it into like the.
Have you sort of got like a tube from like a main artery coming out, and they just push that? It's like.
I was like.
It's all like, wow, it's your own like sort of red soap dispenser.
Yeah.
Anyway, back on to Mark Simmons.
Yeah, sorry about that.
The fact is, the guy is the Africa minister. So, he is the minister of a lot of countries that aren't very well off. Yet, their minister over here over there in the UK is living off over 100 grand a year, and he says that's not enough. Alright, so yeah, on to more news. That guy's a cock.
Yeah.
And we're going from cock to crap here.
Yeah,
it's
cock
time.
to crap.
And it's time. Oh God, a bomb!
No!
Hope it's not us.
Chris,
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure about this, but many times in the past, that was supposed to detonate.
God, thank you.
Oh God, it's like Justin Bieber in one ear and One Direction in the other, and then meeting in the middle.
Ah, it hurts. It's time for the crapometer. Alright, so this is going to be a very high-scoring crapometer, folks. Just remember the last one was actually quite good.
Right, watch this.
Right, Bruce Forsyth has quit Strictly Come Dancing.
No!
Stop eating the milk trays!
Shut up.
This guy's just eating milk trays halfway through the show.
You're f***ing there.
You missed your cue. I was hungry. God damn your stupid milk trays! You spend the entire budget on milk trays.
Sorry. I just can't stop after one. I gotta keep going and have another one.
And that's prostitution for you. Crapometer rating for Bruce Forsyth leaving 7 out of 5. It's horrible to have to see him go. Anyway, so yeah, he's quit. It's a shame really because I feel that this would probably be like the nail in the coffin for Strictly Come Dancing to leave. Because let's be honest, would you still watch it without Bruce Forsyth? I wouldn't.
Wouldn't keep me there.
Yeah, if I'm honest, they've got the wrong person to sort of
replace
Bruce Forsyth. You know, they've got Claudia Winkleman, who is the Christine Bleakley of BBC. Only Christine Bleakley Frank Lampard. So that's why everyone knows her.
Mm.
But no, do you know what they should have done? They should have got Len Goodman in.
Yeah.
You know, because then just think of the outbreak. Just think of the breaks. You know, like something's on before Strictly Come Dancing comes on. And then you just hear Len Goodman just going, "Join us for Strictly Come Dancing at 7 for Series 17." Be great. Anyway, so Tom Daly's Splash, 20 out of 5. Next on the crapometer.
All right, here we go.
Right. No, it's not saying the show is shit. I think I've extenderized that too much already.
And explained it too well.
And explained it way too well. But this just proves to me what it was originally about in the first place. The show is not coming back for a third series.
No.
The last series ended, I believe, in February. I think it's convenient that it's not coming back for a third series the same time that Tom Daly comes out as openly gay.
Suspicious that, isn't it?
It's extremely suspicious that it's sort of like every single person who watched Splash was probably a woman who had the hots for Tom Daly. And the moment they found out that he was gay, they didn't want to watch. And the ITV critics probably thought, yeah, we're not going to get much from this anymore. Sorry, Tom. It's gone.
It's time to cut it.
It's gone. We're time to cut this, time to cut that. Pretty much you're going to go back to doing diving for a living instead of all this glitz and glamour stuff. Sorry, Tom, but...
when you come back into the limelight and, you know, show your true worth, we'll get you back.
And show that you've had sex with a woman, then we'll have you back. But until then, sorry, no. And I think that's really bad.
Yeah, it is not good.
It's quite bad to the point of, well, as much as I don't like Tom Daly, I think he's an overrated piece of crap, but...
How old is he?
20.
20.
So he's younger than us, but he's an overrated piece of crap in my opinion. But the fact is, fair play, the guy's got balls. Obviously, he hasn't been doing diving for that long because they'd have probably been smuggled in the stupid trunks, bloody trunks. But the guy's got nads to pretty much, you know. I mean, coming out is obviously very difficult to do.
But also, if you're a star and you've got these
women followers, then it's gonna be even, you know. Because he originally came out as bisexual, and the women were still with him. Yeah. You know, so like, oh, at least he still likes girls. And then he came out as gay, and it's like, oh, well, screw you then, homo. And it's sort of, it's not right. No. Really, I'm actually defending Tom Daly on this one. Fair play to the guy for actually coming out. I think it's just proof, really, that girls are just as shallow as guys are. We're not really that. The only thing that's different is our genitalia. That's all that's different nowadays.
Cool take your pick.
Yeah, exactly. Next up, Big Brothel. It's originally called Big Brother, but I think that because of the
We're calling it Big Brothel.
From now on, it's going to be called Big Brothel on this show, because that's all it is. It's a gigantic brothel every series. Crapometer rating, 50 out of 5 here. Wayne Rooney's bit on the sides of spilling the beans about stuff. Yeah. One saying that she's now going to try and bed Ryan Giggs. I thought, good luck to you.
Yeah. Okay.
A former Big Brothel contestant already did that. Just saying, it's probably not that difficult. It's probably not that difficult. You seriously want a challenge? Try taking Carlos Puyol away from Barcelona. Seriously. No one can do that. Not even in football games you can do that. No. He's like, no, stay in. Then when they said football simulation, the only simulation bit they got right is that Carlos Puyol is not leaving Barcelona. But yeah, so pretty much, yeah, they just got a bunch of sort of sex-mad models who probably used to be former prostitutes or strippers or whatever. Yep. And they have gone into the big brothel house, went, at least back in the day, Big Brother contestants actually had like personality or charisma. It wasn't all sex. It was sexy now. Sex.
It was usually, who was going to be the most fun at the house. But
Exactly.
now it's who's going to cause the most drama.
Yeah, it's like who's going to give them more STDs out of them all, because pretty much it's gone from sort of day 3 in the Big Brother house. Bob is having an argument with Terry. Just sort of having an argument, just going, "Did you eat my cream cake?" "No, I did not." "Jerry, sorry, I was hungry."
Yeah.
That was always really much, and then they get into a fight. Now it's just sort of like day 3 in the big brothel house, and they're still shitting. The limited Viagra supply is slowly running out, but we're getting 5 crates in tomorrow. But until then, it's being held up because of a motorway accident on the M5. So some of them are going to have to go cold turkey, or in this case, cold cock. Okay, so, yeah. Also, apparently one of them is getting their own show. I guarantee you it's going to be on either Channel 4 or ITV2. It's going to last one series, then she's going to go into obscurity like the rest. Seriously, we've had one-hit wonders. This is a one-shit wonder. Anyway, now it's time for Benefit Street. No, not on the show, because me and Aaron both work full-time. It's actually Benefit Street the show. But pretty much they get their TV licenses paid, which is, like, the most important thing to any form of...
people on benefits.
Any form of benefit person ever. And if you notice, they're all Mongs. Every single one is a chavvy Mong. They might as well have just called it Mong Fest. Or King Mong.
Mong Valley.
Slap Brigade. Or Chair Springs Down. Chair Springs Down for what? Yeah! Yeah, that'd be great. Chair Springs Down, I think, is the next new show.
Yeah.
Because all they do on Benefit Street is they sit in a chair, pushing their chair springs down, watching Chair Springs Down.
Yeah.
It's like Watership Down for chair springs. You can see a chair spring just bouncing off to Art Garfunkel. Just bright eyes burning like that fart that woman had on me last night. Bright eyes, that kebab was the pain. Once was a DFS chair that burned so brightly, suddenly goes so brown. Bright eyes. It would be really odd now if just because of us seeing like some parody into Bright Eyes by Art Garfunkel and that gets a copyright strike on YouTube.
Yeah.
I sure hope not, because if that's the case, then f*** YouTube. So Chair Springs Down, P45 out of 5 I think the rating's going to be for this.
Yeah.
Because that's what they're never going to see. Not a 5, they are a 1, which on the look of them they look like at least an 18. That's in stones. And apparently one of them's going into the Big Brother house for like 500 grand or something, sort of like...
But you won't be on Benefit Street anymore after that.
Yeah, I know, it's sort of like you'll be on You're a Lucky Street. No, but seriously, it's like, you get like loads of models in Big Brothel now. But this woman looks like Susan Boyle's baby boy.
Susan Boyle and Adrian Charles making love, and that was the child that came out.
Ew.
Not nice.
I thought you could just go like, Adrian Charles and Honey Boo Boo's mother. Honey Boo Boo's mother, Susan Boyle, Anne Widdecombe, and Adrian Charles in a foursome.
Yeah.
Worst porn video ever. Seriously, if you ever heard of the term video nasty, that's a video that's nasty.
That's nasty.
That's nasty. But yeah, Benefit Street, from what I've heard, it's about just a bunch of people being followed around while they're on benefits, and it's sort of like, I could just look at Siren Sister on a Friday night to see that.
Sorry, grenade fell in the bunker.
What bunker? We have one sandbag here, one sandbag there, one sandbag there. Mate, they can see your hair from there.
Shut up!
They seriously just think, oh, look, it's a brown bush in the desert. Big surprise. I've never seen that before.
Right.
Hang on. Right, now I think you're just a small cactus.
Well, there we go.
Sorted.
Yeah.
So, Benefit Street kind of sucks. P45 out of 5. Okay, next up, Celebrity Juice is back again! Do you remember, like the last episode we said, Celebrity Juice is back again! Well, we're saying it again, because they've got a new series! Different from the other one!
I feel my soul dying.
I feel everything dying. Do you know where we are?
Yeah, anyway, where's that air support I called?
Where is that air support you called?
Oh, here it comes now.
God, better be big, with like loads of eggs in it, or even better, just like loads of food and booze. It'd be brilliant.
Yeah.
Or missiles. That too.
There it comes. Alright then, mate. Alright. What I need you to do, I need you to go over there.
Mate, why are you talking to a budgie? That's the air support.
It worked for Noah.
Noah had a dove. You don't have a budgie. Dove works well, budgies don't.
Are you sure?
Yes, positive. It was a dove.
Oh, for crap's sake, get out of here, Dove.
What the hell? You let him fly away right at gunfire.
So?
It's dead.
Yeah?
Right, should we fry it or grill it?
Right.
Well, we could have it. We could grill it, or we could fry it, cook it.
You got that rake?
Yeah.
Pass that rake.
All right.
Thanks.
There you go. Just put that. In the,
Just trying to grab it. Here we go. It's a bit mucky, but I'll dust it off.
Don't worry. Yeah, it should be fine. Yeah, but you could just grill it and just like fry it, and then just put skid marks on it, and there you go. You got grilled. Or better idea, how about use the rake as a grill?
That'll work.
That'll work. Yeah. All right. Grilled budgie.
Yeah.
It's good. Okay, so, yeah, Celebrity Juice is back. This month we'll see the return, just 3 months after the last episode was aired. Now in its 12th series. Seriously, surely people must be getting bored of the same old by now. You know, or has our generation really become that brain dead? The sort of like, hearing the word potato in a stupid high voice makes you laugh your ass off the 12th time you've heard it.
No.
No, neither do I. I still work at the convenience store. I still say, look, we got a bunch of potatoes here. In mine, I don't even say potato. I just say, we got some taters here. Lots of taters. Give me some more taters. Taters. Right there, some taters. We need some taters, you know. We need some taters.
I think we've got some taters.
We got it. Why did you pack a potato for?
I'm a chef, ain't I?
Ah!
I always got a f***ing wad of potato in the backpacking just in case.
You just open a wallet and like a bag of Walker's Crisps comes out. There's my potatoes.
Boil them up.
Right. How have you got a wok here?
I'm a chef.
Fine, you do that then. Right. So while you're cooking that,
yeah.
and you're cooking that and whatever, we're gonna go for a little bit of a break. We're not gonna go to an ad or whatever. We're gonna go to a new part of the show we've got to our American comrades. It's time for the grade board!
Thank you, Chris and Aaron, and welcome to the grade board. My name is CJ Prue.
And my name is Ebbs.
And welcome to the grade board. Here for BBC Radio CAD. This grade board costs $14,000. Oh, that's right, you say it's a new. It's a hoot and a holler with a gravestone, and we're going to do the top 5 deaths since the last episode.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, and the rules are they have to be dead within that month. Or, if they haven't got enough deaths, they'd have to follow up on some new one.
Pretty much the rule with the death board is, if you're dead, you're dead, and you gotta go on the board. Okay, so who's in at number 5?
At number 5, we've got that budgie that just died.
Oh yeah, it was terrible. I think we gotta see that execution again with multiple bullet wounds from the Israeli and Gaza troops. That was strong execution. We're gonna give that a strong 5.2 on the board.
Hells yeah.
Okay, now we're gonna go to number 4.
At number 4!
At number 4, it's George Osborne's cat that got run over. Oh yeah, so his cat got ran over.
And that's the only pussy he's gonna get.
And now it's dead. So if he does it again, he's probably gonna have to go to Egypt to live, because they're allowed to do that to their wives.
Yeehaw!
So the cat got run over. We will call it Kevin Ward Jr. And in at number 3,
we have the Ultimate Warrior!
The Ultimate Warrior, a few days after his last message on the WWE's Monday Night Raw, then died. Really sort of off this one.
Yeah,
it's like he
caused death?
Something. I don't know. We're American. We don't do our facts. We don't do them at all.
We don't do our research.
And at number 2.
At number 2, we have British comedian Brick Mail, who died after a stroke after jogging.
And I thought jogging was supposed to increase your life.
Yeah, it's supposed to be good for you, not in the case of the British comedian.
Exercise is bad.
So eat a burger and drink a beer instead. And in at number 1, very recently this one, the death of comedian and actor Robin Williams.
Recently, when I was watching the recent reruns of his latest movie, he sadly passed out and died in his own house.
I would say that there is always a movie that could kill someone. It's called Mamma Mia 2. Okay, so that's the end of now the most morbid time ever in BBC Radio CAD's illustrious 6-year career. Back to you, Chris and Aaron, back in Gaza.
Thank you, CJ Prue and Abs.
Cheers.
That was morbid.
Wow.
That was morbid. Right, so, Liverpool sucks. I just want to go on the rant now.
Okay, go for it.
That Liverpool did not win the Premier League, and that is really good. They lost. Gerrard's little slip-up against Chelsea was the main reason why they sort of messed up and not won the league, which is really good for everyone out there, because, well, seriously, if they was ever make they got a Geordie short, and they made like a Scousey short, I think they have it. It's actually called Benefit Street. Little thing. Episode 9, we said it was the first time we had done an episode on a Wednesday. But we're doing this on a Wednesday, so,
enjoy.
It was the first time we ever done. This is another time we've
Back on rant!
We've done an episode on a Wednesday. Isn't that right, Aaron?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so now it's time for the Daily Attack. The Daily Attack. I don't know, because I seem bored as here. So, yeah, Liverpool! Right, so, obviously, we're going to get on to Luis Suarez's biting incident at the World Cup, where he bit the Italian captain, and got a 12-match international ban, and a 4-month ban from domestic football. Domestic abuse would have been probably better.
Yeah.
But, so pretty much Liverpool fans were there alongside the Uruguayans going, "Oh, this is horrible! It should never happen. He slipped and fell teeth first onto the guy." Yeah, we've heard that before. Have you ever sort of like Have you ever sort of like accidentally fondled a girl's breast and gone, "Well, you walked into me with my hands out like this"?
No.
You walked into me. It was, yeah. It's your fault. Oh God, you got court proceedings. Great.
And
No.
you're a lawyer.
Oh, great, your boyfriend's a lawyer. No. What are you? Oh God, you're a judge.
I'm
Right. Well, you might as well just take that gavel and smack and hit my box in now. Anyway, but yeah, so apparently according to Suarez, originally he changed his statement a lot throughout that entire thing. The first one was, it's only a bit of fun. Bit of fun, okay, you can have a bit of fun while biting. If you were in bed with them, yes. I don't think personally that Mr. Giorgio would actually want to bed Luis Suarez, especially if he bites like that. Seriously, I know sort of biting's supposed to be playful and everything, but there's a difference between There's the difference between biting and vampirism. Or cannibalism, either way. But mostly vampirism because,
You want to make sure the flesh is still intact.
Yeah, that's pretty much how you separate a vampire and a cannibal. If the flesh is still intact, they're a vampire. If it's not, they're a cannibal. This pretty much means that he's both. I don't really care. I'm not going to look at Giorgio's shoulder to try and find out if he's a cannibal or whatever. For all we know, Giorgio could have rabies by now. Anyway, so the Uruguayans are blaming the British media for blowing this up. Everyone else was blowing it up just as much as we are. No, they're going, "Oh, well, it's because you got knocked out of the World Cup, yeah." And I'm saying, without Suarez, you got screwed over by Colombia. So, yeah, you're a one-man team. We're a one-man team, apparently. But that man's now retired, so now we're actually an 11-man team. Which is definitely a plus. Okay, so Suarez has been sold to Barcelona for a huge sum.
Yeah.
Seriously, it's the most amount of money someone's ever paid for a Rottweiler. There was a story that a child, a Liverpool fan, during a football match, I think he was about 9, in like a child-friendly football match or whatever, bit another guy because Suarez did it. And it's sort of like, that's disturbing.
So now we're trying to one-up each other.
No, it's Kid and his idol, because he's a Liverpool fan. He obviously idols someone who's been there for like 2 years. That's sort of like, oh, my team's got a new signing. They're awesome because they're a new signing. I will idolize them. I will have like candles and like in the middle a gigantic golden frame with their face on it, and I will be there and I will pray to them every single day. I will quit my job because they told me to and stuff like that. But dude, just support Barnsley. You lost last night. All I can say is Barcelona bought Luis Suarez. Have no clue why. It's really stupid idea on Barcelona's part. I mean, I know it's only a 4-month ban, but let's be honest, he's not the best player. And I like it that Liverpool were defending Suarez, and then the moment he left, Liverpool turned on him, and it's sort of like, oh yeah, you suck anyway, yeah, go bite someone else. And it's sort of like, oh, such a shame. That we don't Liverpool people lost one of their people. So now they hate him, While Thomas Vermaelen has recently been sold, he's the Arsenal captain, has been for a while, and the Arsenal fans reacted in a completely different way. We'll miss you, Captain. Hope you find success. You're a great player. It's a shock that London have actually done better than the Scousers here. Arsenal fans are actually a lot better than Liverpool fans. Hell, I think herpes is better than Liverpool fans. Liverpool fan with herpes is like hell. Anyway, so, moving on from that. I'm sorry if it wasn't much of a rant as it could have been, but yeah, I'm tired. So, on to our final bit of news. There are now finger covers you can use to eat chips with.
Yeah.
Or whatever. I think someone's trying to make like a finger covers so you can eat chips without it getting oily or greasy or whatever. Or they have what's known as a wooden fork. I mean, what idiot eats with their hands when it comes to fish and chips? Like fork.
Yeah, a lot of people do eat with their fingers, but, you know, still, if you're eating with your fingers, there's no point putting effort on just to stop the grease from going over.
It's sort of, let's put it this way, it's sort of like chocolate bars, crisps. They don't have, like, stupid grabbers to grab the chocolate. Ooh, I'm going to grab the chocolate bar with this plastic device.
Yeah.
But now, with the new plastic Bob, you don't need that problem anymore because your fingertips are now twice as large.
Means you can't really grab at stuff. It's a stupid invention.
Yeah.
It's a stupid invention. It's for specifically eating chips, they say. There is nothing wrong with the forks that you get at fish and chip shops.
No.
And if you don't at a fish and chip shop and just having chips somewhere else, they usually have what's called ordinary forks. So, yeah, stupid invention. Very stupid invention. Aaron, have you got everything prepared?
Oh yeah, we're all good.
We're all good. Right. Are we ready?
The equipment's good and set up. Let's do this.
Let's do this, General. We'll see you for the next episode of Radio CAD, where we'll be somewhere else. See you then. Right! Chain Gun!
Next week, Chris and Aaron will be live in Brixton.
Yeah, who cares? Chain Gun!